Okay, yo, we just got more information on Project A. But first, you see that down there? Yeah, just do me a favor and click that real quick. Alright, bless. But yo, Riot invited some pros, influencers, YouTubers, ex-pros to test out their new game. I've already went over this in my last video, but this time they're allowed to actually talk about the game more freely and give more information. Who I'm going to be focusing on in this video is Henry G, who is an ex-CSGO pro player, and he's a current caster for the game right now. A couple of days ago, he just released a whole Twitter thread talking about the game and everything that he's noticed. I'll have a link to the thread in the description. I'll have the thread up on the screen, but I'm going to sum it up right now in point form. He said it's a 5v5 tactical shooter. It's a round-based system where halftime will be at 12 rounds total, and your team will win after 13 rounds won. It'll be a search and destroy, bomb, plant, and defusal type of game. The abilities in the game are more like utility in Counter-Strike than abilities that make the gunfights rely on abilities alone. He confirmed that there's going to be some sort of economy system. He also said that one of the weapons is a one-bullet headshot, just like how we see with the AK in Counter-Strike, and that any hero or any champion or any character or any class, whatever you want to call these champions with abilities, are going to be able to buy that weapon. Then he talked about how the weapons all have their own unique spray pattern. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's all we got for now. So I just want to talk about this a bit more now. So it's 5v5, we figured that out from the trailer. Good? Cool. MR12 is what Henry G referred to the game as, and this means that halftime is going to be at 12 rounds total, and the first team to win 13 rounds wins. So if you're coming from Counter-Strike, it's literally the same round system, except you're going to win 3 rounds earlier than you do in Counter-Strike. The only thing is we don't know how long the rounds are going to go for. But it is a bomb, plant, and defusal type of game. Henry G said that there is going to be an A bomb site and a B bomb site, but when I looked at other videos, sites, and tweets, stuff like that, I saw that there's going to be multiple sites. So we may even see a C bomb site or even a D bomb site, which is going to make things insane. It's going to make things so crazy and unique. Something we've never seen in Counter-Strike ever. We only seen 2 sites. The next thing he talked about was the abilities. As I said in my first video, the abilities are going to be more like utility, and Henry G just confirmed that. I called this from the start. So Henry G said that the abilities are going to be more like utility, and you're not going to need to rely on the abilities to win gunfights, like how you would in Overwatch or Apex Legends. So basically, the focus for skill is still going to be on shooting and not ability usage. That's why he referred to this game as a tactical shooter. But anyway, the economy system was confirmed. We saw a menu, some sort of menu in the trailer, but I wasn't sure if it was going to be a buy menu or a point system menu or even just like a class customization menu like you would have in Call of Duty. But it's confirmed now that it's a buy system. You're going to be able to buy your different guns, maybe armor. I don't know how they're going to do it, if they're going to do armor or shields or have just a health-based system. I don't know. But you'll be able to buy guns, and you'll be able to buy the guns across every single champ or every single character. You're not going to be limited to a certain amount of guns that do less damage or are close range only because you chose a certain type of character that you wanted to play. If you want the sniper rifle, you could get it on the person who revives, you could get it on that wind bitch we saw earlier. Pick who you want, you'll get the sniper. Now what's cool though, this is cool, the abilities that you're going to use, the abilities that come with each different champ will have to be bought prior to each round. So this means that the abilities in this game are going to follow the same path as the utility in Counter-Strike, in the sense that you cannot spam or have unlimited use of them. So this is going to introduce interesting things where I know one of the characters have a dash, right? So if you're playing that character, it's like, do I use it to escape? Do I use it to engage? You gotta know. And you don't have a cooldown. You only can buy a certain amount. So you gotta know and you have to use the ability at the right time, at the right moment. So anyway, with the buying system, we'll also see things like half buys, eco rounds, rounds where you buy but you don't buy any abilities. It's gonna be cool to see. It's gonna be really cool to see. The last thing he talked about was a spray pattern. Each gun will have a unique spray pattern, and there will be no weapon bloom or a randomized spray. We see weapon bloom in like Fortnite, and we see like a randomized spray in like Call of Duty or PUBG. I think PUBG uses randomized spray. It might be like a mix of like, I think it's like a mix of both. I don't know. It's all bullshit anyway. If you're gonna have a game that aims to be competitive, you need to have the least amount of RNG possible. That's why this spray pattern is gonna be perfect for what they want. And then plus, how sick would it be to watch like the first major tournament and see some pro player hit this insane spray transfer? Like, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be insane. My favorite thing though that Henry G talked about is that the game does not rely on your abilities alone. That literally means you can run around with a gun and still be helpful. Think about Counter-Strike for an example. If you had no utility, but you can still buy an AK and armor, you're still helpful to your team. Yes, having the utility, having the flash and smoke, whatever, would help, yes. But the game focuses more on shooting, and that's exactly what Riot wants from this game. And that's why I'm happy for it. I was really hoping that the abilities would not be the main focus of the game, and thank God it's not. On a side note, he said that the mechanics of the game are slick and satisfying, and that the game feels well balanced, and the maps have similar angles and choke points to Counter-Strike, which is expected since they have Volcano creating these maps, who was the guy who created DE Cache for Counter-Strike. The maps will also focus on having clean lines of sight so you can easily identify enemies, instead of them being all chaotic and tough to determine where your enemy could be on your screen. But this game is going to be free to play. Free. It's going to be free with some skins, so you're going to be able to buy some stuff, because obviously Riot still needs some sort of income. Since Counter-Strike went free to play about a year ago, this is the smartest thing Riot could have done, because in order to be competitive, you need to match them. And we already know it's Riot. Like, it's Riot. The events they host, like look at League. The events they have for their community, the way they keep their community engaged and entertained is crazy. And I think that's what Counter-Strike lacks. But I know Riot's going to do a really good job. They're going to have really cool events. If they do the same thing that they have in League, it's going to be amazing. Because I love the way they keep their community engaged in League of Legends. But that is not even it. There's still more. On March 2nd, we're going to get another trailer for the game. I'm hoping they show everything. I want to see the gameplay. I want to see the heads-up display. I want to see the buying system, the weapons, the characters, the abilities. I want to see everything. But on March 2nd, it'll also get its name. So we will no longer be referring to it as Project A. I'll be calling it whatever they decide to name the game. But that's all I have. I just wanted to focus on what Henry G said, because I feel like the game is so similar to Counter-Strike that an opinion coming from a Counter-Strike player and a Counter-Strike commentator is one of the best comments or the best opinions to base this video off of. So let me know what you think. I'm amped for this. I'm ready to give my life for this game, and I don't even know what it's called yet. But on March 2nd, I will break down that trailer they release, and I'll give more info and insight on the game. So thanks for watching. I'm going to go play some League now and hopefully get my second account banned now. But you know what? That doesn't even matter, because once Project A comes out, that's all I'll play. So GG CSGO. GG.